Hi, and welcome to M. Claire's Yoga and Wellness channel. Today we're going to do a core workout. It's going to be fast, furious, and we're going to really get those abdominals burning and really working so that you can be beach body ready for the summer if you're like us that we're just about to go into it, or you can maintain those abs all year through if you're about to go into your winter months. Okay, let's get started. We're going to do a little bit of a warm-up before we get going, just so that we don't hurt ourselves. So we're going to tuck our toes. We're going to come on up into our bear. Keep a nice long flat back. We want to engage the core from the beginning, but we also want to warm up the body before we really get going. Come back towards our thighs and then come up into downward facing dog. Come forward into bear. Lengthen through the spine. Come back towards your thighs and lengthen into downward facing dog. We're going to do this 3 more times. And last one. Come forward into plank. Engage your core. I want you to hold it here. If this is too difficult, you can drop down to your knees. But really push through your hands, pull your navel towards your spine, and just hold it here. We're then going to slowly and controlled come down into our tricep push-up, making sure we're still strengthening through our legs, lengthening through our spine, but really feeling those abdominals starting to fire up. Push back up into plank. We're going to repeat this 3 more times. And it's all about going slowly down. You don't want to fall into your tricep push-up. You want to controlled come down into it. Hold. And push back up. 2 more times. Back up. 1 last time. And if you feel that shake, you know it's working. And push back up and come into downward facing dog. Breathe here. Here we're going to reach our hand to the right side of the outside of our leg. Then you come forward into plank. Come back into downward facing dog. Reach your right hand to your left ankle. And then come back into plank. And we're going to repeat this 3 more times on each side. And last one on each side. Come back into plank. Engage your core. You can bring your feet closer together. And all you're going to do is lift your left leg, add 5 pulses. Come back into plank and repeat on the opposite leg. Again, we're going to repeat this 3 times on each side. And if you need to drop down to your knees and take a break, please do so. And last time on each side. Hold your plank. Engage your core. Bring same knee to same elbow back into plank. And then repeat on the opposite side. We're going to go for 10. Two more on each side. Facing dog. Take a breather here. Try and keep your thighs off the floor. Stretch out your core here. And then push back into downward facing dog. Take a breather here. Then come forward into plank again. Now, opposite knee to opposite elbow. Try and get physical contact as you do this. 10 on each side. And last one on each side. Hold your plank. If you see me sweating, it is 36 degrees here today. It is very hot. So I'm not only building up the heat in my abdominals, but my body is on fire too. And through your chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Again, stretch out your abdominals and push back into downward facing dog. Come forward into plank. This time come over into your side plank. You can either stay like this, or you can bring this knee, the top knee to here, and reach your arms over the top into a mudra. And hold. Or you can also try and find your balance and bring your inside leg in and hold it here, engaging your core. Come back into side plank. We're going to do 5 dips here. Dropping your hips towards the floor, reaching your hands over the top of your head. And last one. And come into your plank. Come through your chaturanga, upward facing dog. Again, stretch up your abdominals, push back into your downward facing dog. And when you step through with your left foot, and you're just going to twist into Skadasana. Hold it here. You can add a twist if you'd like to. You can add a bind if it feels good for you. Then we're going to come on out, back, bringing your hands into prayer, and Skadasana to the opposite side, to the back of your mat. And again, you can add that nice reach with your hand to add a nice final twist, or you can go into the full bind. Come back out, back into prayer position, swivel around into your high lunge, step back into your high plank, engage your core, and we're just going to repeat our side plank on the opposite side. So come over into your side plank. Again, you can either stay here if this is enough, reaching your arms towards the ceiling, or you can bring your hand towards the front of the room or the back of the room. If you change sides, you can bring the one knee up. Really push through that hand to make sure you can feel it in your side of your abs as well and keep that core engaged at all times. If you'd like to also try and switch sides and bring that inside knee up, then please do. Then come back into your side plank, and we're going to do 5 dips here as well. Really reaching our fingertips towards the floor so you can get into your obliques all the way down the side of your body. And last one. Careful with your balance. Come back up. Come through your chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Push back into downward facing dog. Then come forward into your plank. Again, you can either drop to your knees if you're too tired now, or we're going to hold one last time. This time, we're going to hold and then bring your right knee up, bring your knee to your nose, extend, come back down. We're just going to do 5 on each side. Last one on each side. Through your chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And push back into child's pose. And just breathe here. You can either open your knees out to the outside of the mat, sink your chest towards the floor to get that deeper stretch. And one last time, you're just going to come in your into your upward facing dog. Stretch through those abdominals. You can drop your hips to one side, then come through the middle, and drop your hips to the opposite side. Come back to the center, and then come meet me in the center of your mat. Thank you so much for joining me on this very sweaty ab buster, where I hope you felt the fire, the heat. You could feel your abdominals really working, and that you're really getting ready for your beach body that you're trying to achieve. If you did enjoy this, please like, subscribe, share it with your friends and family so that we can grow this channel together. And if you would like some longer flows, which are more geared towards beginner, intermediate, advanced, and a few other things like life coaching, accountability coaching, and much, much more, please go and have a look at my website, mclaireyoga.com. Have a beautiful day, and I hope you enjoy your beach body abs. Take care.